This is like a June, I guess today's the 5th or 6th update of the garden. I'm going here, go ahead and look at this squash that Nikki has raised this year. Everything's looking so nice, man. Let's see if I got the name of this thing right. This is called an early white bush squash. Patty pan or something it's called. This squash was not nearly this big about 4 days ago, but it's rained a couple times and now it's a pretty good size. That's about the size of a softball. And so I'm going to go ahead and take that in. We've been reading that's about the right size to start eating those. We got other ones coming in on the other side. It's just a little quick pan around of how everything's doing. And once again, the reason we're doing this is just to document our progress. We look at these videos like the next year and know when maybe is the optimal times to plant. This is once again our new kind of semi-raised bed. I call it a hybrid raised bed because it's not really a raised bed, it's sort of in the ground, but it's totally separated from everything else. And you know, walking around inside it's really easy to weed it. Let's see, I've got a little weed or two coming up here. It's nice to be able to walk around in here and just pull these little things up. And I can typically weed this garden in just a few minutes, 20 minutes or so, and it needs that. It's we've got all the squash we got coming up here. So this bed is full of mostly squash and peppers and eggplants, and then we've got a bunch of sweet potatoes down here on this end because we had such a great little sweet potato crop last year. That's what all these are over here. And so big sunflowers. Nikki likes sunflowers. We've got sunflowers in several spots. That's what those are too. I'm curious to see how much will that shade other plants though, because they're going to get large, I'm sure. But you know, we'll see. We're living and learning as we go here, and based on the success of last year's garden, I can't help but believe we're going to have a really good garden this year. And I just like to walk through every 4 or 5 days and shoot some video of it to show you how it's doing. So if you get tired of watching our little videos, sorry about that. They're really for us and for our documentation. The onions are looking really great. The leeks over here. We've got garlic coming up right here. Her tomatoes are blooming, and I'm sure we'll have some tomatoes pretty soon. The asparagus is just ruling the roost here. And I'm glad to say that too, because I love asparagus. Next year we start harvesting asparagus. We started a new bed this year, and these little bitty wispy ones coming up here are new babies. And so we're going to have probably about a 12-foot, 10 or 12 foot long asparagus bed here that'll build up. We're going to eat off of that one over there next year. Here she has a couple more tomatoes. You'll see the flowers are all interspersed within all of this. There's in the foreground of this one some more sunflowers. I'm not sure what all she's got planted in all these places. We need to bring Nikki out here. I dig and create the beds, and then I help weed it and all. Of course, this down here is getting a little out of control. I need to weed this too. This is more sweet potatoes. This is what this is. This is where we grew our sweet potatoes last year, and they did fantastic. So we've probably planted, I'm going to guess, about maybe 2.5 times more sweet potatoes this year. The blueberries, oh man, I love these blueberries. And this is, I'm pretty sure this must be the New Jersey bush here. I got them mixed up. If you've seen some of my old videos, you may think I may have called this one the New Jersey bush. The New Jersey bush, I think that's a Spartan right there. So these are going to be loaded down. Spartans are doing great. That's a good variety for western North Carolina if you want to get a good hardy berry. Now these are what everybody tells you to get. These are rabbit eye, and they're tiny right now, but they do get, you know, good and big when they're mature. This is the ones everybody tells you in North Carolina to get. I'm telling you, these New Jersey, if you can get a New Jersey bush, look at that. I gotta eat that. Oh my, that is a classic, awesome blueberry. That little clump right there. I'm gonna yank that. Look at those. Every bit of that is going in my mouth right now. Oh wow. Is my mouth happy. So yeah, blueberries are doing great. Walk around, finish our little update here. I try to give tips if I can give them. All my only tips are get a wife that knows how to make a garden and let her go. Because she's done really great this year with all this. And of course, it's not just that. That's my walking stick there. But it's the roses, and petals have fallen off of that one. But these climbing roses she got are really pretty. Nikki's got a real knack with roses. So those roses are hopefully going to, at some point, intertwine and go up these poles. That's kind of the game plan anyway. She really likes these foxglove. And so they are kind of one of her favorite little plants. And so they've been blooming, and some of the blooms are starting to fall off now. The climbing roses and the knockouts, the ground cover roses, all real nice. She got wildflowers growing all around the different places. So, love the lavender over there. It smells fantastic when you rub your hands on it. It doesn't have the flower on it just yet. There is lavender with purple on it. But man, it smells outstanding. I guess that's some right there. No, maybe not. Not sure what that is. I know over here in the garden she has some lavender, and it does have the flowers on it. Let's take a look at that. That's that. And what she's done here again, I say this every time, is companion gardening. These flowers are supposed to deter bugs. And what she's done research about what flowers keep bugs away. And then she's planted those flowers strategically and tried to plant all of her herbs and things together in a way. I'll have her maybe put her links on this video as to where she found out how to do that. And it seems to be doing great. I've not seen bug one in there really, other than just some spiders and stuff, which you're going to have in a garden. That's good. They keep the bugs away anyhow. So yeah, this is it. And I'm on vacation, so I don't remember what day this is. I think it's June 5th maybe. We're getting ready to put those little bushes. She wants to put those little bushes in here someplace, maybe in the gravel. So, apart from the fruit trees in the front yard and the figs, this is the update. We've not seen those in a little while, but they're doing really well too, particularly the fig trees. And I'm going to head back toward the house, and we'll post this video later today. Our nice little raised bed garden. Oh, a bird going crazy over here. On Mineral Springs Mountain in Valdez, North Carolina.